Hi guys, my name is Eric. I'm an educator, publisher, social entrepreneur, change maker, mentor, leader of young people and citizens and teachers. And my focus is on making youth leadership omnipresent in the homes and especially the schools across the planet. Youth leadership, young people as agents of change in their communities, to a degree that they qualify as creators and inhabitants and stewards of a global, peaceful, just, thriving, and sustainable, a sacred civilization. That means I'm working on the human model to make the current unsustainable human model obsolete. And that is new and special. For this, I'm using the science based on role models, that 80% of human behavior is shaped by role models, thereby flooding people's lives with hero role models like we know from the most inspirational videos, but different from what others are doing, giving people instant opportunity and equipping them with tools to living that passion and inspiration and turning it into action, unfolding their own inner hero or heroine, especially at school, where there's easy access by contributing to education in informal ways, as student clubs for exhibits, presentations, and more, and thereby reaching and involving the entire young generation to grow up as change makers. And this is the big game changer to make a change at grand planetary scale. If we're talking Bucky, to change the course of the ship of civilization, the rudder are the solutions, but the trim tab really moving that rudder, because people know about solutions but they don't apply them. They don't have the power to inspire others, to inspire spirit transfer. We're talking about knowledge and spirit transfer. The trim tab is the spirit, and that spirit is full on in these young heroes videos. They're shining examples, and we convey that spirit through these media, because role models can be conveyed through media. That's what happened with the Paris Hilton epidemic. Suddenly you had these Paris Hilton clones appear everywhere, which was absolutely unimaginable. And this is how we nurture hero replication for people, nurturing their inner hero, equipping them with magic wands and tools to replicate and get to a point like Craig, who has now student clubs in 12,000 schools across Canada and the USA. We're going to upgrade this with solutions of social entrepreneurs and dozens of other hero role models and many, many more benefits for our users. Here you already see the benefits of the We Schools program, and we are going to be way beyond that, not just in English, but in 16 languages, with way bigger solutions, changing lives, laws, industries, not just a band-aid on bad governance like charitable service learning does, but transforming the system, including the culture and spirit, by spreading the media to schools, collaboration with the heroes, supporting inspired teams, changing worldview, establishing collaboration with heroes around the planet, and organizing summer camps with awesome people, activating your entire region and learning about the big picture and the new paradigm. All that you have read in the application and in this video, I just want to give you a very brief impression of the website, just some impressions of the program. So we got our activities providing media methods and support to people, to seed youth leader media and presentations to home, schools, work, and public in many countries, with lots of included activities for replication of these solutions in 16 languages. Usually it works with inspiration. You have a wonderful presentation kit based on role model science. I'll make this a little bigger for you. And breaking into groups, forming groups on favorite causes, using the action guides, then formulating a mission statement on the action, and they're practically ready to act. Feedback is fabulous everywhere, and our aim is to inspire student clubs to then take year-round action and to structure the whole abundance of hundreds of causes and change makers. We align our activities every week with current United Nations days and the heroes taking action on specific topics. And it comes with a lot of different activities depending on the cause, and our users can choose their favorite activities. See, it's a whole lot, and you can meet the heroes live, long-term collaboration, awesome games, music, conveying that spirit of the change generation, which is a very different music and spirit from the 60s or the 90s. It's open to everybody, and you can earn badges, credits, levels, honors to boost your CV, because it's very important for these most finest people who have empathy and who care for people on planet and give their most precious, their lifetime, that on the one hand they get something back, but at the same time we propel them forward by giving them this foundation and these keys to unlock doors and access and privilege to be understood by employers, organizations, and others. This is why with Youth Leader and here for the award, we offer a change-making program which is called Change Generation Rising. I'm going to tell you more in a second. So everybody's part, we empower everybody and equip them. Young people, caring adults, teachers, journalists, with the stories, the media, the educational programs, engaging their audience, and equipping their members, cultivating a climate of change in the schools, equipping organizations to better connect into schools, slipping in their own campaigns and services. You can activate an entire region, and you can also seed the materials to all classrooms in your region and offer mentoring. This is something that's very interesting to businesses for their staff and for entrepreneurs. They don't just want to give money, So all this works. There's already grant support for these people. All the media exists. Everybody loves it. They get the biggest awards, and now we're taking it global. So Change Generation Rising, the leadership program, builds on everything there exists and takes it to way higher level. First of all, you can join at a basic level. Oh, let me reload the page. It's a bit nicer when the images move. So the basic level, like in any sport, there's the fans and the friends. Fans following on Facebook and friends supporting, and contributing whenever they like. So join our rich newsletter, social media, already having a big impact on the people being connected with hope, spirit, learning on the go about solutions and change makers. At the same time, learning about these change makers, and as you imagine, as they ascend into society and get older, people have a seal of trust, and they will be elected and supported in decision-making positions. Think about that. If an entire generation grows up with hundreds of the greatest heroes on the planet, they understand who should be making decisions for our collective. A wonderful introduction to youth leadership in our programs. There's a multimedia experience connected to the brochure that I've shown you earlier, and you can share and contribute when is the right moment during the year. You're free. But if you want to do more, take the advanced level, sign up as a user, and get access to our full range of resources as student club, as youth crew, as teachers, but also as parents, professionals at your workplace, and as journalists. You can see the details later in the program. Here is just a quick overview of all kinds of media, booklets, books, student planners, card games, coloring books, cards to send around, desktop and wall calendars, wonderful merchandise to make this spirit omnipresent in people's lives, the most awesome gift for birthdays and on Christmas. Then you got the packages for presentations, for project and campaigns with a project roadmap, which is really amazing. It's a world premiere. Nobody pulled this off before. For making exhibits, to create a space and spark conversations, and much more. We have action guides for every hero with actions level 1 to 4, easy to advanced, short or long term, at home and abroad. So with 98 heroes, that already makes 392 proposed actions in the core lineup. And we have curricula. There's organizations partnering with us to upgrade their own educational programs with our heroes, solutions, action opportunities, Skype meetings, and field partners, because it upgrades their own work and offers which they couldn't offer themselves, and it helps them really to reach their aspirations of empowering people for tangible change. And that's a very beautiful experience, and this is one of the win-win channels to get our program out into the world, for all these activities all year round. So that is for everybody who just likes to get connected. But then there's those who make this their sport full time, like the young heroes. So we got a program age 8 to 18, those resonating with the spirit of Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. So here you're a youth leader warrior. It's not a it's not a soldier, okay? It's a warrior like in the sacred traditions. And there's more about that. It's like a noble knight. It's an inner struggle also, to make your priorities to be a giver. And by taking 3 completed missions, like in a sport, you take action the whole time, every year, and you get rewarded by 3 completed missions, you ascend a level. This is very precious because after 10 months, you're a level 10 warrior. And this is like a leadership brand and a seal of quality, because it means you have taken 30 projects. So this is very different from when you go to a green youth conference today. You don't know what people have done, and most of them are actually just talkers, or they did one or little actions on advocacy, but have they tangibly changed something? And if you look at the model solutions of Robin, for example, to get the water badge, she establishes blue communities. That means she speaks to city councils, asking them to pass the 3-pronged blue community resolution designed by Mont Barlow from the Council of Canadians at United Nations level, to keep water public, make it a human right, and ban bottled water. And she has achieved within 1 year that 27 cities passed 1, 2, or 3 parts of the resolution at age 13. So we adapt this. You can make blue communities, but also blue schools in a very smart way. So that's the water badge. So that is 1 month. Now imagine our users after 10 months, having joined 10 such high power solution projects in all kind of different levels. So then imagine after 5 years a youth leader warrior level 50. Okay, so we're speaking about the new species. People will know them from media, and this is going to open their path when they connect to organizations for practical stages, internships, and to enterprises to join them. So there's a lot coming afterwards. Do I have more? Well, the ecosystem of the community, we involve everybody in seeding this. Our adult partners also act as professionals, donors, mentors, media, and kind sponsors. Youth at the heart of our program, and our co-users are the warriors. Well, I could tell you more, but I'd say I've shown you everything. A beautiful way of looking at the wealth in Change Generation Rising is a features page that I was inspired to do after checking the features of a wonderful WordPress theme. And it's just incredible, the many features that the program has. And if you want to view it on the website, you'll be surprised. Currently working on this, that it's a wealth. It is way beyond anything that organizations offer people today, and so is the experience of our members, the potential to in a simple way seed media and activate an entire region, always based on making yourself omnipresent and funky and amazing. And maybe one more word about the quality. The benchmark here is just the purest, okay? It's the finest change makers with replicable solutions, replicable by anybody on the planet. It's well visually documented on the web, so you can really feel it, memorize it, and understand it. It's backed up with the action kit, so you get to an understanding of 80 to 90% of how it works. But you always have 1 or 2 questions. So these change makers are accessible by email or Skype, because I want replication. Nothing else helps us. So very few people are available. If you are meeting these criteria, it's really only the finest who really care for empowering the global generation. And just as one example of what else is on the marketplace, in the written application, you see the comparison to existing grand youth leadership programs on the planet. Here, if it's about what persons we select, Malala does not qualify at all. You know, it doesn't help us to get shot in the head. We've had children access to schools since the 70s. It's not a new topic. Her peers in Pakistan are in a very difficult situation. They cannot all do the same thing, and she has since disappeared behind an opaque wall, managed by Gordon Brown, a prime minister who enthusiastically supports the Iraq war and the invasion of Afghanistan and so on. And you certainly cannot reach Malala by email, and I can't even see a blog. So where is that free voice? You know, so ours are free change makers, accessible, huggable heroes. Nobody doubts them, and it's tangible solutions that you can replicate. And for example, just the last word, the Malala Fund, they build schools. But what is taught in those schools? Okay, we've got schooling across Europe and the entire USA. Look at that country today. That's societies preying on each other. It's escalating. It depends what learning culture we have in those schools, right? But we don't see anything about that on the Malala Fund page. So youth leader, change generation is absolutely a different level, different dimension of pure 20-second sacred civilization proof contents. And if I lose friends, or if I provocate you with that, and then too bad. But that is the seal of integrity and quality in youth leader, and nothing less helps us. Nothing less helps us. So here's the new human model, just the finest. Paradise, a society of peace and abundance for all, uniting the finest change makers on the planet today, and we can empower our entire young generation at school to grow up with it, equipping all caring adults. That is a game changer, and it will happen. And maybe the Bucky Fuller Prize is part of it. And in any case, I congratulate you on what you're doing, and thank you for inspiring this application in me and this accelerating my work on the website. And I look forward to work with you because Bucky's resources, philosophy, and spirit are part of the resources and teaching tools in the Change Generation Rising program. See you soon.